My name is Dan Bradbury from danbradbury.com, and I'm the author of Turnover is Vanity, Profit is Sanity, 9.5 Steps for Improving Your Profits and Cash Flow. I absolutely loved writing this book and working with Right Business Results. I think it's critical to be a published author if you want to be seen as an expert in your field and in your space. I think it naturally attracts more high quality leads to you that are already inclined to buy because they've bought into your philosophy in the book and the message, so they're a much better quality prospect and thus customer. When I was working on this book project, it did evolve. In fact, the very art of committing to doing the book forced me to, or helped me to align and strengthen, better define and clarify what the messaging was. So I think sometimes people make a mistake of wanting to get it all clear in their head and then sit down to write. But my experience with this book and with my previous book, the process itself is what helps clarify the message. So I think you just need to start with the intent, and then you will clarify the book as you're going through the engagement. While it's exciting and gratifying to have friends and family members tell you how good it is, but also just seeing random strangers you don't know post copies of your book on social media, or reading 5-star reviews on Amazon, etc., is tremendously rewarding when you see what value people are getting from your book. And that exposure has caused me, at least, to get requests for interviews, etc., etc. In terms of specific results, this book went in at #1 in its category at 7:30 a.m. on the morning of its launch, and kind of stayed there that day and kind of bobbled up and down through the top 10 for a little while. And so it really created a tremendous stir. You know, I felt very gratified that somebody on the Sunday Times Rich List actually bought a copy of my book and mentioned it on his. He was on television and he actually mentioned it on the show that he bought a copy of the book because he was talking about it as it relates to helping small business owners to survive and thrive and become more profitable. So you never know what doors getting your book done is going to open for you. For me, the overall process and support I got from Right Business Results was fantastic. I know my own weaknesses, and so I got the kicks up the backside when I needed them, but also I got the positive reinforcement. So it didn't matter if the ideas were stupid or if I was being finicky over something. It was kind of a loving parent, firm but fair approach. And I think that it's a tremendously worthwhile investment, because the reality is, for most business owners, it won't get done. You've got this idea in your head and it just won't get done. So it's the art of committing to the project of doing the book, brings it into reality. Of course, it massively saves you time, but you get the upside. You don't want to have all the painstaking work, you know, of the editing, of the design, of the ISBN numbers. You know, leverage that out on experts that have done it many times. So you can just share the content, and then you can get the end product. And then it's the upside that you get from the extra business and exposure you get from your book is what you're paying for. So it's a tremendous ROI. And I think the beauty of books is it continues to provide positive results on an ongoing basis, because it's out there 24/7, 365. And so this was my first proper book, Breeding Gazelles. This was my second proper book. I say proper because I tried, I admit badly, to do 1 or 2 books before it that were horrendous, didn't get any traction. So these 2 books, I've improved as I've gone. The books have gotten better, not just in terms of what's in the book, but also in terms of the process. So I was very happy with what I got from Right Business Results, and it's out there now. So both these books are still generating me income by way of royalties, but also leads and opportunities for my different business interests. So if I hadn't got the point across already, working with Right Business Results was fantastic, enjoyable. It was easy. They were accessible. They were responsive, which is just what a busy entrepreneur like me needs. If you are considering writing your book, I would recommend working with Right Business Results. Just engage with them, have a chat, and see where it goes. I think you'll be happy that you did.